Evgeni Malkin is widely regarded as one of the most talented and accomplished players of his generation. Born on July 31, 1986, in Magnitogorsk, Russia, Malkin has spent his professional career showcasing his exceptional talent as a center for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Scoring more than 1,200 points and winning 3 Stanley Cups combined with countless individual accolades makes it no surprise that he is regarded as one of the most underrated superstars of all time. But what most people don't know is that we were very close to never seeing Malkin play in the NHL. Young Evgeni began skating at the age of 3 years old when his father Vladimir screwed blades onto his felt boots, but his talent was distinguishable even at a young age. Malkin grew up in Magnitogorsk, a Russian city on the eastern side of the extreme southern extent of the Ural Mountains, and when Evgeni was born, the city had around 430 residents. The hockey in Magnitogorsk was pretty decent, and Malkin had his eyes set on playing for the team. As Evgeni grew up, his hockey abilities progressed at a quicker pace compared to others. Because of this, he earned a promotion to a more advanced team, playing against and with older boys. With his play only getting better, Malkin began to be noticed outside of Magnitogorsk, as he was selected to represent Russia in the 2003 U18 World Juniors, where he teamed up with another Russian prospect, Alexander Ovechkin. Malkin signed his first professional contract with Metallurg at the age of 17, and before turning 18, Malkin played his first pro hockey season with Metallurg, participated in the World Junior Championship, won a gold medal at the U18 Championship, and was voted the tournament's best player. Evgeni Malkin quickly became a household name in Magnitogorsk, as his local fame rose with his successful play. But it didn't take long for young Evgeni to begin considering playing in the NHL. Malkin had been on the minds of NHL scouts for some time, and many organizations questioned whether they would take Alexander Ovechkin or Evgeni Malkin with the first pick in the 2004 draft. The NHL lottery was won by the Washington Capitals, giving them the top overall pick in the draft. Washington made it clear before the draft that they would be selecting Ovechkin with their pick, meaning Malkin would be taken by the Pittsburgh Penguins at number 2 overall. He went back to Magnitogorsk to play for Metallurg in the 2004 and 2005 season. However, following the campaign, he had a meeting with the team management. In this meeting, the Metallurg management verbally agreed to let Malkin join the NHL if he played in Magnitogorsk for one more season. Malkin agreed, scoring 21 goals and tallying 47 points in 46 games that year. After the season, Malkin started preparing for his departure in the summer of 2006. However, Metallurg had other plans. Unfortunately, in early August, the NHL and the Russian Federation's negotiations for a transfer agreement fell through, preventing Malkin from moving to Pittsburgh. The general manager of the team, Velichkin, felt that Malkin had an obligation to play one more season with the club because the organization and the city had spent years supporting his development, and he was ready to take any necessary measures to make sure that happened. On August 6th, Malkin and his family were invited to a late-night meeting held by the team's upper management, including Velichkin and the team president, Rashnikov. Rashnikov stated the team's strong wish to keep Malkin at Magnitogorsk for just one more season, and he tried to get Malkin to sign a new contract, but Malkin declined, which would end the conversation very quickly. However, this was not the answer the team wanted to hear. Velichkin and another member of the upper management pursued talks with Malkin at his own house. Hours passed while this talk persisted. Finally, at 2:30 in the morning, a worn-out and demoralized Malkin gave in. He reluctantly agreed to sign a one-year deal. Malkin told the team officials as they left his house, "You just killed my dream." But Malkin didn't lose hope. To come to Pittsburgh, he asked his North American representatives Pat Brisson and JP Barry of IMG Hockey for assistance. Barry and his group came up with an escape strategy. A Metallurg tournament was scheduled to be played in Helsinki, Finland. The club had to give Malkin his passport to pass customs. Their plan was to try to sneak Malkin out of the airport in Finland. On August 12th, the team's plane touched down in Finland, and Malkin was met at the airport by Barry and Olga McQueen, a Russian-born resident of Vancouver who worked for Barry. The three of them quietly fled from the airport and went into hiding. Speculation was widespread from news organizations, blogs, and radio stations. No one knew where Malkin was. The plan was for Evgeni to stay under the radar until he could get a fast-tracked visa. In the meantime, Malkin, Barry, and McQueen were holed up in an apartment under fake names. After 5 days on the run, Malkin obtained a visa for America. That same day, he and his agents boarded a flight to Los Angeles, California. He then left from LA to Pittsburgh, where he was greeted by fans, media, and Penguins officials. He signed autographs and gave interviews with the media via a translator, and then was finally brought to a hotel where he could unpack his things and finally exhale. The next day, Malkin signed a 3-year contract with the Penguins, and he moved into Gonchar's spare bedroom. A preseason injury delayed Malkin's dream from coming true as he missed the start of the season, but finally, he stepped on the ice at Mellon Arena for his first regular season game against the New Jersey Devils. Malkin went on to score 33 goals and 85 points in his rookie season with Pittsburgh, winning the NHL's Calder Trophy award and helped the Penguins break a 5-year playoff drought. Fast forward 17 years, and Malkin has cemented himself as one of the NHL greats, scoring over 1,200 points and winning 3 Stanley Cups, still with more hockey to be played.